In 1935, Rafael Palma, who was the first Filipino president of the University of the Philippines, commissioned the Filipino sculptor and national artist Guillermo E. Tolentino, who was named National Artist for the Visual Arts in 1973. He sculpted the Oblation as well as the Bonifacio Monument. Guillermo E. Tolentino to translate the second stanza of Rizal's Last Farewell into a monument that will be identifying landmark of the university.
On the field of battle and the friends of fight, others have given their lives without doubt or heed. The place matters, not cypress or laurel or lily white, scaffold or open plain, combat or martyrdom's flight. He is ever the same to serve our home and country's need.
The result that was to be a masterpiece is the oblation, which was made of concrete and was painted with a bronze finish. The original production cost amounted to 2,000 pesos, and this came from the contribution of students, officials, alumni, and employees of the university. Professor Tolentino described the symbolisms of the oblation as follows.
The completely nude figure of a young man with outstretched arms and open hands, with thin head, closed eyes, and part lips, murmuring a prayer with breast forward in the act of offering himself, is my interpretation of the sublime stanza. It symbolizes all the unknown heroes who fell during the night. The statue is done on a rustic base, a stylized road shape of the Philippine archipelago, lined with big and small hard rocks, each of which represents an island. The Katakataka wonderland, whose roots are tightly implanted on the Philippine soil, is the link that binds the symbolized figure to the archaeological Philippine group. Katakataka is really a wonder plant. It's called siempre vivo, always alive in Spanish. A leaf or a piece of it thrown anywhere will sprout into young plant. Hence, it symbolizes the deep-rooted patriotism in the heart of our heroes. Such patriotism continually and forever grows anywhere in the Philippines.
The 3.5-meter height of the statue stands for 350 years of Spanish rule in the Philippines. The rocks on the base were taken from the Montalban Rizal, the site of the fierce fighting between Filipino guerrillas and the Japanese army during the Second World War.
The transfer of the oblation from the Padre Paura to the Liman. The cornerstone of the oblation was earlier laid by the Miss Aurora Quezon on November 30, 1931. In 1939, the oblation was unveiled and dedicated to the national heroes of the UP Padre Paura campus by Miss Gregoria de Jesus Dinakpil, widow of Andres Bonifacio. The statue withstood the ravages of the war and remained intact at the UP Padre Paura quadrangle until Liberation Day on February 11, 1941, as part of the celebration of the 40th anniversary of the university. The original oblation was transferred to the Diliman campus.
In 1950, the UP Board of Regents ordered that the oblation be cast in bronze. This bronze statue was cast in Italy under the personal supervision of Professor Tolentino. On November 29, 1958, on the occasion of the university's Golden Jubilee, the 9-foot-tall bronze oblation was unveiled in UP Diliman. In front of Quezon Hall, the main administration building of the UP Diliman campus. The original oblation was now located at the third floor of the UP Main Library in Diliman. The monument. The multi-figured sculpture in the area everyone calls Monumento features a fortified pylon topped by a winged figure of victory. At the pylon's base is an octagonal obelisk symbolizing the 8 provinces that first took up arms against the Spaniards. Surrounding the shaft are 23 figures in darkened bronze depicting scenes of injustice, suffering, and resistance. The Bonifacio monument was made by the sculptor Ramon Martinez and designed by Guillermo Tolentino. Bonifacio Monument is one of the country's most enduring landmarks, designed and wrought by national artists for sculptor Guillermo Tolentino, who also sculpted the oblation in UP Diliman. Guillermo Tolentino's designed the Bonifacio Monument to commemorate the Philippine revolutionary Andres Bonifacio, the founder and supremo of the Katipunan. The monument is located in a roundabout in Grace Park, Caloocan City. Since the 1933 unveiling, the Bonifacio Monument has meant different things to Filipinos. For a long time, it has been a beacon of sorts for the weary traveler, signaling the end of his long journey back to the metro. The figures are arranged symmetrically, as in a dance, continuing the symmetry set by the 5-4 objects, and immediately behind the volley-wielding Katipunero on the left side of the monument is an old man raising a clenched fist. His other arm supports the limp body of a woman which, compositionally, echoes the fallen man on the right. The Bonifacio Monument is a masterpiece, regarded by some as one of the best sculptures in the world. For the historically passionate, it is a tangible symbol of valor and nationalism, an enduring and powerful representation of the Filipinos' yearning for freedom. For everyone else, I believe it is a fitting tribute to the man to whom we owe our freedom. Pio Valenzuela. Pio Valenzuela y Alejandrino was a Filipino physician and patriot who was among the leaders of the Katipunan that started the Philippine Revolution against Spain. Valenzuela City in northern Metro Manila was named after him. The city government of Valenzuela, through the CATDO, also continued the tradition of honoring Dr. Pius, featuring a wreath-laying ceremony in his honor before the Triumvirate Monument located at the city government complex, which was held in the morning of July 11, the exact of his birthday. Museo Valenzuela curator Mr. Jonathan C. Balsamo said, is one of the tools to bring the story of the life of Dr. Pio Valenzuela closer to the people and give the public access on factual information about him. The multimedia presentation seen for the first time during the program on July 11, 2013 for the prayer dedication of Dr. Pius bust sculpture and diorama on his life at the Museo Valenzuela. The sculpture was made because it is time for the present generation to learn about what Dr. Pio has done for our country and its people.